Good evening to all. It's audible, sir. Sir. Shall we start the program, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. A warm welcome to the day 3 of the second International Faculty Development Program on AI and Blockchain Transforming Education and Research, organized by LKP Academy. Today's session focuses on AI tools. We honored to have with us Jeromy Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with specialization in Cybersecurity, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Ma'am expertise in AI and cybersecurity will has now artificial intelligence can enhance research productivity and foster academic innovation. Without further delay, let's welcome our esteemed resource person, Jeremy Ma'am, to lead us today insightful session. Over to you, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you for the introduction, ma'am. I think my PPT is visible.
Yeah, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I'll start my presentation now.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, everyone. And I first of all take this opportunity to thank LKP Academy for providing me this opportunity of being a resource person of this session today. So, this session will actually focus on the topic harnessing free AI tools for academic excellence, empowering students and researchers. So, we all know that we live in an age where artificial intelligence is no longer just a buzzword, it's a reality shaping every aspect of our education, research, and even creativity. So, AI is not replacing humans, it's actually augmenting our intelligence, helping us think faster, write better, analyze data smarter, and ultimately become more productive learners and researchers. So, by the end of this session, you'll know how to use some of the most powerful free AI tools that can actually transform how you learn, how you research, how you write, and how you present your ideas. So, let's begin with a simple truth. So, AI is your academic assistant nowadays. Anywhere we go, even starting from the faculty members to students to researchers, there is a kind of AI who is assisting each and every person in their day to day life. So, hence, we are saying that AI is becoming an academic assistant nowadays. So, when focusing on the benefits of AI for the researchers and students, there are plenty, but I have listed some of the major advantages and benefits. One Number one is accelerated literature reviews. See, AI can actually scan hundreds of papers in seconds and it can summarize the main findings. Similarly, the next benefit is enhanced writing and editing. So tools like ChatGPT or Grammarly help refine your writing. So the third benefit is efficient data analysis. So AI actually simplifies large data sets and it will help you to generate clean visualization, which is actually helping you to understand data sets. It is helping you to come up with better interpretations. So the benefit number 4 that's listed here is better time management. So AI apps can actually help you stay organized and focused. Last, we have this improved presentations where tools like Tome AI and Canva can turn your slides into storytelling experiences. So, when we say harnessing AI, we are really talking about leveraging these digital assistants to elevate our academic standards. So, now we are going to divide this session into three different categories. Category number one is the AI tools which will be useful for your writing and research purposes. Number two is AI tools that are used for data analysis and coding purposes. Category number three will be AI tools that are used for productivity and organization. So, we are going to divide this session into three categories. Category number one is going to be your AI tools for that are helpful, that is being very helpful when it comes to your writing and research work. So let's move into the category number one. So now let's go through some powerful free AI tools that every student, academician, and researcher should know. So you can pause me after each tool if there is any kind of doubts, if there is any kind of doubts that arise. Fine. So the tool number one is ChatGPT. So everyone is familiar with ChatGPT nowadays. So it is mainly used for the purpose of brainstorming, drafting, summarizing, and revising academic content. So what it does, how it does. So these are the two important questions that are associated with ChatGPT. So you can ask it to generate outlines for essays. You can ask it to summarize articles or explain complex theories in simple terms. For example, you can ask ChatGPT to summarize the key findings of a paper on deep learning in healthcare. So within few seconds, what it does, it will give you an exact structured summary of the findings that it had done associated with deep learning in healthcare. So there is a small tip that you can always follow. So always verify and rewrite in your own words to maintain the originality. So even though if you are making use of these AI tools for the purpose of research, it is very important that the content that you are producing for research is legitimate, it is humanized, and it should be always plague free. So what you can do is you can just collect some ideas, concepts from these AI and rewrite it in your own words so that it will be plague free and humanized. Next, we have the second tool, second free AI tool that is used for the writing and research purpose, that is Perplexity AI. So, the Perplexity AI, it is the smart research engine. It's like Google but with intelligence. So, what it does is it provides answers with citations. For example, if I'm asking the Perplexity AI a question like, what are the current trends in cybersecurity research between the time period of 2024 to 2025? So, what it will do is it will actually list you the key papers and their sources directly that are ideal for academic referencing. Fine. Next, moving on to the next tool, we have Elicit. So, Elicit is actually an AI powered research assistant. So this automates the search for research papers and extracts insights. For example, you can enter a research question like, does personalized learning improve student performance? What Elicit will do is it will find studies, it will summarize their methods and show outcomes in a table format so that it will be easy for you to understand the overall findings that has been collectively produced from many research articles. So moving on to the next tool, we have Cite.ai. It is actually an used for the purpose of citation, where it evaluates how well a paper has been cited, both positively or negatively. So why it is important? Because not all citations are endorsements, right? So cite so shows how supporting and contradicting these citations are, giving you a credibility check. Next, we have the Quillbot. I think most of you are familiar with this AI tool called as Quillbot. It is mainly used for the purpose of paraphrasing and summarization. The purpose is to help you refine the writing and avoid plagiarism. See, you are making use of tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity AI to extract some contents. But these contents are not plague free and these contents are not humanized. So, what you can do is you can collect some facts, you can collect some concept and contents from ChatGPT or Perplexity AI and upload these contents in Quillbot so that these content will be paraphrased and summarized, which is actually plague free and humanized. Every time when Quillbot generates and gives you text, it is unique. So hence it becomes plague free. Next tool we have is Grammarly, the free version. It is the grammar and style assistant. The main purpose of the Grammarly is to check for spellings, grammar, and the style of writing. So, one good tip that I would suggest while you are using Grammarly is use it to ensure clarity and coherence before submitting your work. Like it's like having an English tutor reviewing your assignment, something like that. So before submitting your final work, you can actually upload your content in the Grammarly free version, check for spelling mistakes, check for grammatical errors, so that you will get a content with definite, finite, accurate clarity. The last tool is you have Zotero. Fine. So Zotero is an AI powered reference management tool. The main purpose is to help organize and format citations. You can add references directly from Chrome also. Zotero will create your bibliography in APA, MLA, or IEEE styles automatically. Okay, so I have also attached some of the screenshots of the AI tools which we have discussed earlier. At the end of this session, we'll go through some of the tools so you can understand the working of these tools appropriately. So this is ChatGPT, we have Perplexity AI and Elicit. As you can see, you can actually upload your PDF so that this Elicit will go through the entire research article and it will summarize the content and give it to you immediately. Again, in the site.ai, it is actually a kind of citation analysis tool where your citations are being checked appropriately. See, in Quillbot, you can see here, you can select the relevant language that you want. I am selecting English. Then you can enter the text that you want to rephrase, that you want to paraphrase, that you want to summarize. So immediately, once when you click here, you have this green color rephrase button. Once when you click the rephrase button, the entire content that you have uploaded would have would be rephrased and it will be produced in the screen adjacent to it. So Grammarly is very similar to it. You can simply upload your text and check for grammatical errors. So this is one of the interesting tools associated with your writing and research. It is actually a reference management AI tool. You can see it will help you to store references in a library in a well organized manner. For example, you are developing three different research articles and you will be having a set of bibliographies associated with each research articles. So in order to store them accordingly, in order to make some future references, you can make use of this tool called as Zotero. Fine. So this is about the category 1. So what was category 1 focusing on? The category 1 focused on the AI tools that will help you for the purpose of writing and research. So we saw about the Chat GPT, Perplexity AI, Elicit, Site AI, Quillbot, Grammarly, and Zotero. So we are moving on to the next session. So the second category is going to be what? The AI tools that are used for the data analysis and coding purposes. Fine. So when it comes to research, especially in the field of computer science or data driven domains, AI based data analysis tools are actually game changers, right? So we have a set of tools that are integrated with AI, so that coding doesn't become a very tedious process. Fine, so we'll go through some of the free AI tools that will assist us in the process of data analysis and coding. So the tool number one is Google Colab. So Google Colab is actually used for the purpose of cloud-based platform for running Python code without installing any packages. So everything is managed in cloud. So your storage is not being used, your memory is not being occupied, so your space is not being occupied by any of the packages, because you are not downloading it in your memory. So everything is cloud monitored. Hence this acts as one of the greatest advantage of Google Colab. So some of the key features of Google Colab include it runs machine learning and deep learning code online. Also, this Google Colab has free GPU access. It has free graphical process unit access also. So it will help you to collaborate easily with your teammates. For example, you can actually upload a dataset and visualize graphs using Python in your browser. Fine, so this is all about Google Colab. It is actually a Jupyter notebook that is integrated with your cloud environment, and all your machine learning and deep learning packages are within it, where you can install it on the cloud platform and make use of it. So it is kind of, it is like a, it is very similar to a Python Jupyter notebook only. You can have a look at it. I have attached a screenshot of it. Moving on to the next tool, we have OpenAI Code Interpreter. So, the main purpose of OpenAI Code Interpreter is it automates data visualization and mathematical computations. So, everything is being automated here, and it will also help you to execute code, to generate visualization, and also to perform some data analysis. And these data analysis that you are performing with this OpenAI code interpreter are actually more efficient than any other interpreter that is actually integrated with this AI facility. Fine. So what it does is, you can actually upload a CSV file, and the AI automatically generates insights, graphs, charts, and explanations pertaining to it. So this is one of the greatest advantage of OpenAI Code Interpreter. So it is perfect for students, academicians, and researchers who are doing some kind of data analysis or project related reports. Fine. So this is all about your OpenAI code interpreter. The last tool that is associated with this data analysis and coding is size space copilot. The size space copilot. So this is another free AI tool that is used for the purpose of data analysis and coding. So the main purpose, when we focus on the main purpose of size space copilot, it actually assists in interpreting the complex research papers. So what it does is it highlights methods, it highlights results and limitations section wise. So the major benefit is it saves hours of reading time while ensuring understanding. So it is kind of a summarizing tool where within few minutes you can understand the concept that is actually integrated within large amount of research text. So what you have to do is you can either copy paste your content within the size space copilot, or just upload the entire document. It will summarize and it will provide a congested format of your text that you can understand within few seconds or within few minutes. Okay, fine. So to have a quick recap on the second category, what was the second category? What was the second category that we went through? So the second category that we went through was the AI tools for data analysis and coding. So under that, we came across three important free AI integrated tools that are used for the purpose of data analysis and coding. Number one was Google Colab. Number two was OpenAI Code Interpreter. Number three, we had Space Copilot. So each of these tools had their own advantages, had their own features that are powered with the help of artificial intelligence. So now we are moving on to the last category. So what was the last category? The last category was the AI tools that are used for productivity and organization. The free AI tools that are helpful for the purpose of organization and clarity, productivity. So we are going to see some of the free tools that are associated with this. So AI is not only for research, we have to make it clear. So AI is not only for research, it's also for academic, presentation, creativity, and time management too, right? So the managing this academic work efficiently is crucial for researchers, for the faculty members, and for the students also. So these AI powered productivity tools can help you ease the art of organization, because it is integrated with what? It is integrated with artificial intelligence. So the following are some of the free AI tools that are actually providing you ease in the field of productivity and organization. So the number one, we have Tome AI. Tome AI is actually a presentation creator which is integrated with artificial intelligence. So the main purpose of Tome AI is to generate visually engaging slides. So with content suggestions. So this Tome AI will provide you with engaging presentations along with content suggestions. So it will suggest you with some efficient contents that can be placed in your slides. For example, give it your paper abstract, and Tome AI builds your full presentation with layouts and visuals. You can just key in the abstract, you can just key in the title associated with your presentation. Tome AI will actually provide you with such an amazing presentation that you can use it and you can present it elsewhere. Fine. So moving on to the next tool, we have Deep L. So Deep L is actually an AI translation tool. So the main purpose is to translate entire documents while keeping context and formatting. See, you can question me, why should I make use of this Deep L? Because we have this Google Translator, which is easy to use. But one main disadvantage of Google Translator is, so when you are keying in some words, when you are keying in a complete sentence, what it does is it will exactly translate whatever you are giving in one language. For example, um, maintain silence, or something, a statement goes on like this: do your work on time, and I want it to translate to Tamil. It will actually translate each and every word exactly to the other language. It will not focus on the context in which you are providing. So this Deep L is completely different from Google Translator, because it will translate entire document by maintaining the context and formatting in the same manner that was produced in the other linguistic language that you have uploaded the document in. So this is one of the main benefit of DeepL. So why is it useful? Because it is perfect for international research papers or multilingual sources. For a person who is doing research in linguistics, he or she will go through different papers that are associated with different linguistics. Maybe you say the person is referring to some kind of Spanish research articles, the person might refer to some kind of French articles, but the person is not relevant about these two languages. They can make use of what? They can make use of this DeepL. So a research article in Spanish or a research article encrypted in French can exactly be converted, can exactly be translated to English by, even by retaining the same context that is associated in the research article that is published in the Spanish language. So that is the main advantage of this DeepL. Moving on to the next tool, we have Canva AI, that is used for the magic design and magic write. So the main purpose of the Canva AI is it will help you to create posters, infographics, and also slides. For example, you can use magic write to generate academic text, or magic design to suggest templates for your seminar poster. So this will automatically generate and provide you with some attractive posters to the relevant text that you have keyed in. So the last but not the least, we have this Adobe Firefly. So this Adobe Firefly is actually an AI based visual content generator. So for example, you can simply type a prompt like generate a futuristic classroom design, so it will create you a stunning image for presentation or reports. So every time when you key in a text to Adobe Firefly, it will create an unique image. So as and when you need some kind of unique images for your research article, for the purpose of research, or the for purpose of academic notes or something, you can make use of this Adobe Firefly. So you can just give your input in the form of text, like provide me a picture of different cyber threats. You're keying in this as the input, so it will provide you with a picture that is integrated with different cyber threats. So every time when you key in a statement, key in an input, it will generate an equivalent image pertaining to the input text that you have given. And every time it's generating an image, the image is going to be unique, so it is plague free. Hence it is actually suggested, it is actually recommended for you to you make use of these images in the research articles or the for purpose of any research work. So, to have a quick recap on this last category, we went through the category called as the AI tools that are used for the productivity and organization. So, what are some of the free AI tools that we went through? It was number one was Tome AI. Tome AI is actually AI powered presentation creator. See, I have attached a screenshot of it. What Tome AI will do is it will initially provide you with some standard templates that standard templates pertaining to your presentation. You can actually click any one template and then you can give the title of the presentation that needs to be created. So Tom AI will give you the content suggestion. You can choose the relevant content, and initially you have chosen a template, and all these content will be placed in the relevant PPT slide, and it will be produced for your reference or for downloading and sharing purposes. So next we had this DeepL. It's an AI based translation tool. The screen actually looks like this. On the left pane, you can actually upload the research article that belongs to other linguistics, something like in the Spanish or French or in any other language, and you can actually convert it into the respective language that you want it to be converted. So the translated text will appear onto your right screen. Okay. I think most of you are familiar with this Canva that is used for the purpose of creating posters, some infographics, and also some PPT presentations. So this is The Adobe Firefly, as you can see, you can actually key in a statement. It will create you an image pertaining to that statement. Okay, and we went through all these different kinds of AI tools that can be used for various purposes, like for the purpose of writing and research, for the purpose of coding, for the purpose of data analysis, and also for the purpose of organization and productivity. But the most important aspect of making use of AI is the ethical considerations. The ethical considerations play a vital role when you are making use of AI. So what are some of the ethical considerations that you have to keep in mind? So as exciting as AI is, we must use it ethically and responsibly. So this is the first thing that you should always have in your mind as a student, as a faculty, as an academician, or as a researcher. So we must always use AI ethically as well as responsibly. So use AI as an assistant and not as a replacement, because it should guide your thinking but not do your work entirely. It is just an assistant. It is not, it should not actually perform everything. You are just kind of getting some assistance from it and putting on efforts and putting on some of your hard work, some of your ideas into it, then only it is ethical. Next, always verify your information, because AI might sometimes hallucinate, giving you false or outdated data also. And avoid plagiarism. Cite when AI contributes meaningfully to your work. Even though you are extracting text from AI for the purpose of research, make sure you are citing it accordingly as and when it is needed in your research article. So personalize your output, so add your own voice, understanding, and critical thinking. Do not just copy paste the content that is generated from ChatGPT or Perplexity. So that is not going to give you originality, that is not going to be the humanized version of the research, that is not going to be plague free also. And the most important point is stay updated, because ai AI evolves rapidly. So what's new today may be obsolete tomorrow, right? So there is advancement in AI. Even in every microsecond there is some kind of advancement that is happening in the field of machine learning and AI. So as human beings we should always stay updated. So let's have a quick recap so that we can have a conclusion about this session. I'll also take you on a tour to some of these tools so that you can get some ideas on how to use these tools efficiently. So initially we started off the session by understanding AI, how it is used in the field of academia, and we also went through some of the benefits of AI for the students, for the academicians, for the faculty members, and for the researchers. Then we categorized the AI tools into three broader categories. Category number one was the AI tools that were used for the purpose of writing and research. Category number two was AI tools that were used for the purpose of data analysis and coding. And category number three was AI tools that was used for the purpose of productivity and organization. So inside each category we had splendid amount of free tools that was supporting us. Under the category of writing and research, we had this opportunity of understanding about ChatGPT, Perplexity, Elicit, Site.ai, Grammarly, Quillbot, and Zotero. Similarly, under the category of AI tools that supports data analysis and coding, we went through three most important free AI tools like Google Colab, OpenAI Code Interpreter, also the SciSpace Copilot. Finally, moving on to the third category, that is the AI tools that is used for the productivity and organization purposes. So We went through tools like Tome AI, Deep L, Canva AI, and Adobe Firefly. Yes. So to conclude this session, AI is not actually a threat to human intelligence, but it's a partner in progress. So just remember that it is just a partner for you in progress. And tools like ChatGPT, Elicit, Zotero, Grammarly, and Tome AI can dramatically improve your academic efficiency and creativity. So responsible use of AI will empower you to think deeper, write better, and innovate faster. So, to every researcher and faculty member and academician here, embrace AI, learn it, experiment with it, and let it elevate your academic excellence. So, we'll have a quick tour to some of the AI tools for time being. Under each category, we can go through one or two tools so that you can have some idea on how to use it. Yes, I'll share my screen again. 1 minute so that I can take you to the tool. So, initially, we'll have a look on Perplexity AI. So, the main page of the Perplexity AI will look like this. It is very similar to your ChatGPT. You can sign in by creating an account. Okay, if you're not having an account, you can sign up and then sign into the account. And what you can do is simply you can give the prompt. For example, I'm giving the prompt as, what are the current trends in cyber security research in between the period of 2024 to 2025. I'm pressing an enter, so it's thinking for the right answer. And now it will provide you with some relevant answer. It is very similar to ChatGPT, but one good advantage of Perplexity when compared to ChatGPT is ChatGPT will not rely on exact facts. It will go through the facts, it will gain its knowledge from the sources and facts, real facts, and it will produce results based on probability. But here, see, you can see for the question that I have provided, it has extracted text, it has extracted the conclusion from the various sources, and the legitimate sources are being listed. See, it has cited some of the legitimate original sources from which it has concluded the result. So the result that is produced by Perplexity is 100% accurate. Hence, it is advisable for researchers and academicians to make use of Perplexity when compared to ChatGPT, because the legitimate sources are being listed. Is it clear? So, if you have any clarifications with the answer content that Perplexity is providing, immediately what you can do is you can click on the sources, browse through the sources for further informations. And also, one good advantage of Perplexity when compared to your ChatGPT is it will prompt you with some related questions and concepts pertaining to the question or the prompt that you have given, so that you can have some deep understanding on the concept that you are looking for. Okay, fine. I'll also take you through a tool called Elicit. 1 minute, I'll share the screen again so that you can have a view on it. I think the Perplexity is visible now. Stop sharing the screen. I'm resharing it. Elicit. So this is Elicit. You can again create an account for Elicit. I think I already have an account with Elicit. I'm signing it in. Okay, 1 minute. You actually have a free version of Elicit which you can go through. When you sign in, you will be prompted with the free version. I think I have a version in another mail ID. So when you sign in, it will prompt you with some free versions. You can actually click on it. You can gather some content relevant to it. Fine. Next, we'll go through the site.ai. This is again very similar to your Elicit AI. 1 minute, I'll share my screen. AI for research site. So this is again a free software where you can actually ask some questions that are relevant to your research, and it will provide you with a set of sources. For example, I'm keying in cyber security and its advantages. So I have asked it to search. So it is searching for some relevant references. So it is running the searches. See, so it will compose a result, compose a summarized version of the answer that is relevant to the search question that you have provided, and all the references will be listed here. We'll wait and see. Once you see, you will get a clear understanding on it. See, so what I have asked is the cyber security and its advantages, and it has also provided me with some relevant on the right side. Please keep a track of it. On the right side, it will provide me with some references that it had gathered, and these references are based on the citation, the credibility of the citation. The well versatile research articles are being provided for the references. This is one way where you can collect a collection of references easily based on your problem statement, for your problem statement. Okay, so these are some of the tools that are associated with research and things. Now we'll move on to the Google Colab. I'll share the screen again. Moving on to the next category, we are going to see Google Colab. 1 minute, I'll share my screen. Colab.google. So once you get into this website, all you have to do is to click for a new notebook. So the new notebook is being loaded. It is actually a cloud based Jupyter notebook. See, so this is the Jupyter notebook that is available. Okay, all features are inbuilt. See, you can see here start coding or generate with AI. So it is integrated with AI. So if you click on generate with AI, for any problem statement that you are giving, it will provide you with a Python code. So every time a code is being created, all you have to do is press this play button, the code will run and the output will be displayed. You can even rename this document. All these Google Colab Jupyter notebook files will be saved in the Gmail account that you are using to sign into your Google Colab. Fine. Last but not the least, We'll move to the third category, where I think we can have a quick capture on the Adobe Firefly. So that was one of the, you know, interesting tools that we saw in the category 3 of productivity and organization. See, here what you have to do is you have to provide a statement on which it will give you an image. For example, I am giving a statement like generate a futuristic classroom design. So this is my statement, and I'm asking it to generate. Sorry, I haven't signed in yet. So once if you sign in, you can actually generate the images. We'll wait. So the image is being generated. You can see here I have given a prompt like generate a futuristic design. See, you can also change your aspect ratio, whatever you need. So the image has been generated. See, I think it is visible, and you can edit it, you can move it to your gallery, you can download it, or you can share it. So every time excuse me, so every time when you give a prompt, the image that is being generated is unique. Hence, this image can be used for the purpose of research because it is plague free and unique. So we had a quick tour on some of the tools that falls under these three categories. Under the category of writing and research, we had a tour on the Perplexity AI. We also visited Elicit and Site AI. Similarly, under the category of tools that are used for coding and data analysis, we had a quick tour to Google Colab. Similarly, under the category 3 of AI tools for productivity and organization, we quickly went through Adobe Firefly. Hence, I think today's session was insightful, and to every researcher, to every faculty member, to every student who are part of this FDP today, would have embraced AI, would have learned it, would have understood how these tools really, really work. So, I think you had some clear understanding on how to use some of the powerful AI tools that can transform how you learn, how you do research, how you write, and how you present your ideas. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunities. The forum is open for any questions. If you have any doubts or clarifications, or if you have any questions, you're actually free to ask. Please, any questions?
Bhuwana ma'am, Anuradha ma'am, any questions ma'am or any doubt? Any others? Any doubts? Okay, thank you so much for an insightful and inspiring session, ma'am. On behalf of LKP Academy, we express our sincere gratitude to Jeromy ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with specialization in Cybersecurity, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, for sharing your valuable insights on AI tools. Our session has truly highlighted how AI can enhance research productivity and innovation in academia. A special thanks to all participants for our active engagement and the continued support throughout this FDP. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for day 4 with another enlightening session. Thank you once again. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.